All right, we are back out on the trail. It's been a little bit, partly because I came down with some back issues, and that kind of really prevented me from getting out here and doing all of our planned trips that we were hoping to do this summer. But we also have a big one coming up in Colorado in about 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Right, 3 weeks, going to Maroon Bells. So we kind of want to do a little shakeout hike, make sure everything for me is going to work. Didn't need to adjust anything from that standpoint. So we're going to head up over Mono Pass, spend a couple nights, and kind of just test things out. But it's awesome to be back out here. Great weather. We'll see Saturday. We're supposed to be maybe a thunderstorm rolling in, but we may be heading out that day anyway. So.
Heading up towards Mono Pass, almost there. Here's Ruby Lake down here. I'm so glad we walked out to it because you can't really see it. Doesn't give it justice. And we were right down there in that valley. It was like just a minute ago.
All right, well, we did make it up to the pass, but whoo, that was a lung burner. We both thought being in Colorado Springs last week and hiking with our daughter might have had a little bit of carryover to today, but man, I gotta do some hill climbing before we go back to Colorado.
Well, look at this beauty. Summit Lake. Very appropriate since we're on Mono Summit. And the colors of this water are beautiful. And look at those clouds. Ooh, neat. But the rest of this, wow. Desolate. We got nothing. Holy cow. So maybe Mars looks like this. All right. wobbly ones.
All right, we are making it all the way up here to Fourth Recess Lake for the day. Now we just have to try to find a camp spot. A little bit longer day than we probably anticipated. Well, I think it was only supposed to be like 7.5. But I think with Ruby and then parking at the very furthest end of the parking lot, it may have ended up being about 9.5 is my guess. So,
Yeah, it's only what?
yeah, it's only 3:30. We got plenty of time. All right, go find this camp spot. It's time to clean up. I actually made it as a great, beautiful lake. So, got a good campsite, good to overlook the lake a little bit. But still got some protection of the trees. So
I'm in the water.
I know, we are in the water.
It doesn't happen much.
No, it's time to get cleaned up.
We made it. Look at this view. Gorgeous, right? This lake needs a better name, I think. What's it called again?
Fourth Recess?
Yeah, Fourth Recess Lake. Anyway, it's gorgeous. And our camp, that's the water, and our camp is right back up here. So we got a great spot. There are lots of people, but that's okay. That's what you get in August. No mosquitoes, really nice weather. Got in the water. That was lovely to get cleaned up, and haven't done that in a while since we've only been camping in the spring and fall. So that was really nice. It's a great spot. Yeah, it's dinner time with a view. Brought our chairs because that's what we said we were gonna do when we had lots of time to relax. So now that we're not doing the PCT, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do some relaxing. Already hung the packs because we see lots of critters around, and there's our spot. Nice.
Had dinner, a little refried beans and chicken, and tortillas, Parmesan cheese, hot sauce, tasty. Now we're sitting here enjoying
Mosquito.
this.
Dead
Yeah,
mosquito.
dead mosquito.
I had said no mosquitoes. There might be a few.
There could be a few. But seeing just like awesome sunset colors are going off tonight. So really enjoying it. It's really fun.
Good morning, Friday morning, day 2. Today we're gonna attempt to just leave our camp here set up And we're gonna do some day hike exploring. It's a really gorgeous morning. There's like a 30% chance of rain later today. So we're not really sure what we're gonna do. We'll see how it goes. All right, we just left camp. It's about 8:30. I have no pack on. Oh, look at how nice, Bri. Carrying the pack for us.
Some people are a bunch of slackers.
That's me. He's just carrying, the essentials. Water, breakfast, lunch. All that stuff. So we are just going to do this little 5-mile loop. Goes by a bunch of pretty lakes, or I'm sure they're pretty. Haven't seen them before, and then we'll just head back to camp. And it is, because of the 30% chance, afternoon. Then we'll play it by ear, see if we pack up camp or if we just stay here another night, and we'll go from there. So far it's beautiful, and I don't know where the storm's coming from.
Nice and warm.
Well, not quite yet.
Well, you're not in a puffy jacket,
Yeah.
so I mean,
It's
you're not
getting
kind of living up to your trail name.
That's true. Well, kind of. I'm double.
Not double down.
Not doubled down, but I am
Yeah.
double clothed.
Well, we stopped for breakfast just a little bit ago. Typical for us, Pop-Tarts and a breakfast shake that we make up. Lots of protein and slow burning carbs to get us through the day. Filled up on some water. And now we're just heading up toward Pioneer Basin. A bunch of lakes up this way, so we're gonna go check those out just for the day and see how things go. Potential for thunderstorms later. I think double down and talked about that earlier, but we're got all of our rain gear, so even if we run into that, shouldn't be a problem. We're not going over a pass or anything like that. So it is pretty back over this way. That's up around the area where Fourth Recess was, our camp. And we're coming up to our first lake right up here. I think we got about like 4 or 5 of them today, so should be a lot of fun. Areas we haven't checked out, so it'll be fun to see. Making up to the second lake here. You can see you're definitely getting above tree line. All right, we are heading back to camp. We were up at the upper lake here in the basin for almost 3 hours. Crazy for us. We're normally on the move all the time, so taking 3 hours out of the day to relax and enjoy. Craziest thing was that while we were there, blue skies all above us, like all the time. All around us was all these dark, threatening thunderstorm clouds, but not by us until we started to come back and Mother Nature started to spritz a little bit, and so double down went for the rain jacket. I'm opting to go without. It's a little too warm.
It is kind of warm, but I unzipped my pits.
There, you gotta unzip the pits.
Wait,
Okay. Well, Mother Nature was mad that I didn't get my rain jacket on, so she started to unleash. So you can hear some thunder rolling off in the distance, but yeah, still trucking along. Just a little wet.
Just a little wet.
No big deal.
No.
So there's small little bits of hail coming down now.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
Wow.
Wow.
Hail.
Hail.
Wow. Wouldn't be a trip, I guess. That's some hail. This is definitely coming down now.
Yeah.
It's solid. Wow. It is a little like bluish over there, so maybe it'll clear up for dinner.
Maybe.
Wow. Smells so good.
Yes.
Wet forest. Oh yeah.
Hey, this is pretty much all hail coming down. Let's see if I can give you a shot of what it's looking like. Yep, there we go. That's what's pelting us in the head right now.
Ow!
Ooh, that was a big flash.
Yeah.
All right, we got back to camp, and man, it is just pouring still. And then because we had to use our poles, the tent was just kind of covered in puddles. You can see how much hail has come down. Double down's inside, getting warm. I'm trying to batten down the hatches out here.
Right.
So I'm hoping that is coming this way, and we're gonna get a little reprieve here shortly. We'll see.
Well, here I am inside the tent, and you saw Bri outside battening down the hatches. Thank goodness. He's so nice to do that. I'm so lucky. So, while it's hailing again, he was thinking that the blue skies were coming over, but now it's hailing again. So, I don't know. He's yet to come in, but I have dried everything inside. It's not too horribly wet. The pad got wet, but at least the quilt didn't get wet, and none of our clothes got wet except my sleep socks. But I have clean socks that I was going to wear tomorrow anyway. So it'll all work out. It would be nice to be able to get out and have some dinner later, but we'll see. Okay, post-storm, this is the trail. This wasn't even here just a few minutes ago. And now it's just feeding into the lake, but then the trail goes that way. And there's still hail all over. But look, sun's a little bit out. It's trying. Good morning. Saturday morning. We're walking out and it is a pack explosion. It rained on and off a lot of the night, so everything is sopping wet. Everything is dangling, trying to dry. But we're walking out today.
We are.
So it doesn't really matter. We're just gonna pack it all up and carry the extra water weight. And
Yeah, we were saying it's supposed to have another big thunderstorm this afternoon. We were staying another night. Trying to find time to dry all this out would be a little interesting, but
that would have been tricky. But we don't have to worry about it. So we just have, I don't know, less than 8 miles up and over the pass, same way we came. And we're hoping to do it before a lightning storm.
all right, we're heading out, saying goodbye. It's time to go. Getting out of camp at about 7:35, so not bad. Hopefully we should be able to get up and over the pass without any issues. One of the great things was my back actually did really well. For those who suffered with it, definitely was having a lot of sciatica that came on, a fairly large bulging disc, and was worried with the weight of the pack and some other things that have to come along with backpacking and things like that would aggravate it, but it didn't. So super excited that in about a month we will take off to Colorado and get to explore the Maroon Bells area. So we'll definitely be looking forward to that. But until then, we're just gonna enjoy the morning and our hike on out. Well, made it up to Trail Lakes. This is where we had thought about maybe coming up yesterday, but there's no way with that storm that blew through. And it was gonna be a little bit crowded. As you can see, today's thunderstorm is starting to form already. So we still got about another 2 miles to the pass, and then it's downhill from there. All right, well, the weather prediction for 11 o'clock did not come true. As you can tell, we'll double down. Already has her duck pack and rain jacket on. I've actually put mine on as well. And it's only 9 o'clock. But hopefully at least we expect the thunder and lightning to hold off until a little bit later, so that'll be good.
Pass that way, all clear. Hopefully that stays over there.
That's what just rolled through.
Perfect timing.